Hey guys, I'm Chill Out with Sub-07 and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. Last time, we defeated Blue of Viridian City Gym and obtained all 8 of the Kanto region's gym badges, giving us a grand total of 16 badges, as well as giving us access to Mount Silver. This time, I said we were gonna either pursue Lugia or Ho-Oh. I was wrong. There's one other option, and we're gonna take care of that one first. You'll notice we're in Azalea Town. We still have that GS ball, so why don't we show it to the man who understands Pokeballs better than anybody? Let's show this thing to Kurt. The mysterious ball. Ah, Kyle, I just finished your ball. Oh, right, I had some Pokeballs in creation. I forgot about that. The friend balls. Thank you. That turned out great. Try catching Pokemon with it. If you talk to Kurt, after you've obtained any balls you've asked him to make, while you have the GS ball, this happens. What is that? I've never seen one before. It looks a lot like a Pokeball, but it appears to be something else. Let me check it for you. I'm checking it now. Aha! I see! So, he will no longer be able to do anything for you. He's gonna just be doing this the entire time. In order to get the full effects of the GS ball to work, you have to leave this with Kurt over the course of a day. What I'm saying is we have nothing else to do for the rest of the day. So, I guess we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, there's no fruit there. I already picked that, darn. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the real fun to begin. And we're back. It's been at least a day, so we can hopefully check in on Kurt and see how he's doing. Here we go. Kyle, this ball started to shake while I was checking it. There must be something to this. Oh, and there he goes. Bye. Grandpa's gone. I'm so lonely. Didn't you say that back when he first left? Oh. Ilex Forest is restless. What is going on? Kyle, here's your GS ball back. Could you go see why Ilex Forest is so restless? And he gives us back the GS ball. Yeah, we actually get to keep it. Well, Kurt's not gonna move from this spot. I'm just gonna grab myself an apricorn while I can. I'll be taking that. Might be useful for another time. But what we need to do is head back to Ilex. However, I don't really think we need Jerry in the party for this. We also don't really need Artemis in the party though either. So I guess we can just kind of go in. There's one place inside of the forest that we need to go to. I haven't been here in a long time. You'll also notice the trees are moving. This only occurs when you have the GS ball and Kurt has examined it. It will go away after what we're about to do happens. Before you do anything, though, I very highly recommend that you save your progress, because what's about to happen, you're not going to get a second chance at. Prepare yourself. Let's save that progress real quick. And let's make sure I have the right person up front for this, because I need to make sure Stark leads. Perfect. This tree can be cut. Want to use cut? Yes. Thank you, Jerry. Let's do this. When you are ready, approach the shrine of Ilex Forest and press A. Ilex Forest Shrine. It's in honor of the Forest Protector. Oh? What is this? It's a hole. It looks like the GS ball would fit inside of it. Want to put the GS ball here? Yes, I do. Kyle put in the GS ball. A once-in-a-generation encounter. Meet the mythical Pokemon Celebi. Celebi is the second Pokemon to ever have mythical status that can be obtained legitimately in-game without having to go to an outside source for help. You don't have to worry about a mystery gift, you don't have to worry about a secret passcode. Only if you have Generation 2 on your 3DS. The first instance of this was Deoxys in the Delta episode of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire for the 3DS. Celebi is only the second of Mythicals to actually be catchable without having to do some sort of internet-related thing like taking your console into a GameStop or some sort of event. Celebi is base 100 stats across the board, just like Mew. It is very powerful when it gets to do its mind thing. Apparently I've lost all train of thought again. It's a base 100 stat spread across the board. It's Grass Psychic type, not like Mew's pure Psychic type, so it has another type to play with, but it does suffer from a quad weakness to Bug. Doesn't really mean much though when all your stats are that good. Celebi learns a lot of powerful moves, but your moveset to start with in Crystal will not be anything amazing. This thing actually has a lot of healing-based moves, but don't let that discourage you if you want to use this thing for whatever purpose. It's a mythical, it's gonna be powerful. Good luck. Celebi in Generation 2 will always have the following 4 moves when you encounter it in Crystal version. It will have Heal Bell, it will have Safeguard, it will have Ancient Power, and it will have Future Sight. It can't actually really hurt you that much, since 1, it's level 30, and 2, its best attack is a rock move. False Swipe. The big thing to note about this thing, though, Celebi is able to cure its status ailments, and also block status ailments very, very easily. Part of why I'm using False Swipe now, instead of starting with Current to use something like Thunder Wave, is that Celebi will just have the option to just say no and cure any status ailment it gets. You want to do that after everything else. Now that's held as at 1, we go to Current. However, since Safeguard is up, we can't do anything to it. So instead it'll use Ancient Power. Ancient Power could be a dangerous move because it has a chance to do the Omni increase, increasing every single one of Celebi's stats, but it's a low chance. Since I can't exactly do anything about it right now in terms of status ailments, let's just start chucking balls. I'm gonna start with a Friend Ball. Because you know what? Celebi's a little fairy. I could dig having that as a friend. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, we almost had it first try. That would have been amazing, honestly. I mean, it is level 30, so it's going to be a bit easier to catch compared to other ones, but still. Thunder Wave. Let's paralyze it this time to add some extra challenge to it. It sets Safeguard back up to protect itself, but too late for that now. But if it thinks about it, it will try and use Heal Bell, so be careful. Let's try this again. Oh my god. I think it realized it almost got caught by a Friend Ball and decided to do anything else. So we're hit by the Future Sight attack, which is a powerful Psychic move, but it's not going to do much to us because we didn't really hurt Celebi at all. I guess we could try a Level Ball. I'm going to try the last Friend Ball just for fun because it is a green ball, so I think it would actually mesh well with Celebi. Doesn't look green in game, but that's a different matter. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so close. Interesting to note, there's actually some bizarre trivia regarding Celebi and Ilex Forest as a whole. According to the devs themselves, they actually don't remember who put the Ilex Shrine in Ilex Forest in the first place. Which is a bit of an odd way to think about it, because it's like, wait, well, oh, okay, we'll just do 4, sure. Regular-ass Pokeball. That works. No one on the dev team actually remembers who put the Ilex Forest Shrine there. There was an interview with one of the members of the dev team who genuinely does not recall, but apparently that started spreading rumors about that place being a place to find someone like Celebi. So ultimately they're just like, well, let's put him in as a special event. Celebi is kind of an interesting Pokemon in that regard. Celebi's data was newly added to the Pokedex. Celebi, the time travel Pokemon. Revered as a guardian of the forest, Celebi appears wherever beautiful forests exist. Originally, this was the first time-traveling Pokemon before Dialga kind of usurped the throne of being all about time. And for some reason it gets stuck with the Mr. Mime sprite, that's kind of creepy. Celebi, if you really wanted, could serve as a late-game team member if you're playing Crystal on 3DS. Or if you're a hacker. Don't hack games. I don't personally recommend it. What to name this thing, though? Ooh. Being a mythical Pokemon, this does have a lot of, like, mystique to it. Shoot. You know what? Because Celebi kind of has always given me fairy vibes over the years, I think it's only fitting to name them accordingly. Celebi is a non-gendered Pokemon, so I think, for now, Faye is a fitting nickname. Faye was sent to Bill's PC. Wasn't that something? Kyle, that was fantastic. Thanks! The legends about that shrine were real after all. I feel inspired by what I just saw. It motivates me to make better balls. I'm going. Bill? Wait, why are you calling? Hi, Kyle, it's me, Bill. Thanks for using my storage. Oh! I didn't think this would happen. That last Pokemon you sent filled your box up. You'll have to switch boxes if you want to catch more Pokemon. Bye now. Yeah, once you hit 20 Pokemon in a box, Bill calls you and is like, hey, change another box, idiot, otherwise you can't catch more Pokemon. And this is a genuine thing with the early generations. You cannot have other Pokemon be caught when your box is full. This is a problem that was fixed in later gens. Let's get out of here. I think let's pay a visit to Celebi back in Azalea Town. Assuming that these bugs can leave us alone. It's okay, you're not a bug, but that's besides the point, Hoot Hoot. One other unique thing to note about Celebi, though. Despite it being a event encounter and a mythical, it actually has a very rare chance of dropping an item. Celebi will have a 2% chance of carrying what's known as a Miracle Berry, a berry that when consumed cures any and all status ailment. I'm not entirely sure why Celebi has this, maybe it was like a leftover thing in the code of the game, but he's one of the only Pokemon that has it. Let's, looks like you do not have it on hand, unfortunate. It is a very low chance of being, carrying the Miracle Berry. It's like a 2% encounter chance. But, there you go. That's Faye, the Celebi. Weirdly enough, Celebi actually also has a sort of, I don't want to say like counterpart, but there is a Celebi that shows up in the spin-off series for the Mystery Dungeon games, specifically the Explorers titles, and it's a pink Celebi, the shiny form of it, which actually does have a specified gender in those games. I believe that Celebi is female. Celebi, like most mythicals, does not have a designated gender, so you can interpret it as a boy or a girl, whatever you want. Let's change that box. When you change a box in Generation 1 or 2, data has to be saved in order to make the transfer. So let's just do that real quick. And there you go. Much better. Well, with that, we just obtained ourselves a mythical Pokemon. Mythical Pokemon like Mew and Celebi do not count towards Dex completion either. Since they were originally tied to events exclusively, the devs built in a system where that's not something you have to worry about. So if you really want to get that diploma for completing the Pokedex, you don't have to worry about this at all. If you're playing Gold or Silver or an actual Card of Crystal and not the 3DS version, you can still get that diploma just fine. That being said, we're going to Olivine. Because we have business nearby. We caught one mythical, but we've got more legendaries to catch. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Crystal, we head for the Whirl Islands. Till next time, ice out.